Lucy's Kitchen, it's Lucy's Kitchen. She's Lucy and she's got a kitchen. Lucy's Kitchen.
And now that we've got your attention, let's cook. Hi there. Welcome to Lucy's Kitchen. I'm Lucy, and this is my kitchen. And this is my new Lucy's Kitchen apron, a sweet gift from a very sweet friend. Thank you, my dear. Mwah. I will wear it, and I will love it. We're going to make Cornish hens with a lemon soy honey glaze, and it's going to be just a marvelous dish that you'll want to serve for your best company, or just for the two of you. That's what I'm going to do. Now, this is based on a recipe that my husband developed when he was in college, when he wanted to really impress a girl. So if he had a date with someone special, he would make Cornish hens. All he did was brush them with a combination of soy sauce and honey, which, by the way, works beautifully and is gorgeous because it browns so nicely and tastes so good. But we're going to just add a few more ingredients to our recipe and, fancy it up a little bit. So we have some lemon. We're going to add, of course, the lemon. We've got honey, and we've got soy sauce. We've also got some ground rosemary and olive oil and garlic. So we're going to grind all of this together and make a paste, and then we're going to spread it all over our hens, roast them, and voila, deliciousness. So I want to talk to you a little bit about hens, and I'll push this aside for a minute while we look at our cute little hens. They're so adorable. All right, look at that. Now, hens are actually their own breed of poultry. They are not just small chickens, and they're very, very cute. And they can, walk and talk and go, "Hi there, I'm just a little hen." So, and they're very small. They're usually under 2 pounds. I would plan to serve one hen per person, even though some people will say, well, that's just way too much for me to eat. But it doesn't matter. The presentation of a whole hen on a plate is so pretty. So just keep that in mind. I know some recipes probably that you've seen, if you've been looking for recipes, call for half a hen per person, but I don't think cutting it in half and putting it on a plate is such a great idea. I like the whole, why bother otherwise? You might as well serve chicken. That's why we're doing a hen, because it's special. All right, so let's go back to our ingredients. Now, one of the things we want to do is we want to mix these really well. And so I've got my garlic, and I'm going to smash both cloves. Okay, and that is an easy way to peel the garlic. So I'm going to just put this peel over to the side. Okay, and there we go. All right, now one of these cloves of garlic is going to be cut in half and put inside of the hen. And the other one, we're going to pulverize to a paste with some salt in my trusty mortar and pestle. Now, this is something that I inherited from my mother. It's probably, 50 years old. I love this thing. It's marvelous. It's different from the mortar and pestles you might see. It's just wood, but I just love using it. And it reminds me of my mom. So how do you do this? How do you pulverize garlic? Well, we've got some garlic, and we're going to add some salt to it. That's about a teaspoon of salt, and you just kind of smash it. Now, something you might not know is this is how you smash the garlic if you're making a true Caesar salad. You start in a great big wooden bowl, and you pulverize the garlic along with the salt until it's a nice fine paste. So take some elbow grease here and really get it smushed. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now you might end up with a little bit of garlic husk And if so, don't worry about it. It's not going to matter. We're just going to throw all of this right into our little bowl. So our garlic and our salt. All right. Next, we want some soy sauce. We're going to put about a tablespoon of soy sauce in here. Honey. Now, I don't know about you, but I tend to find that honey gets solidified when it gets towards the bottom of the bottle. And it took a while for me to figure out what to do about that. I mean, I used to put the bottle into hot water and, you know, there's all kinds of things. So what really works is just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and it turns totally liquid. So you can just squeeze it out. We're doing about a tablespoon of honey. And again, these don't have to be exact measurements. I've got a good teaspoon and a half of pepper. One of my secret ingredients is this little jar of ground rosemary. Now, I like to keep a coffee grinder around that I don't use for coffee. I just use it for grinding spices. So I grew a lot of rosemary last year, and so I decided to dry some for future use, and some of it I dried in, you know, so that you could see the rosemary leaves, and then some of it I actually, after it dried, I put it into the coffee grinder and ground it up. So now I've got this wonderful rosemary powder, and it's quite concentrated. It smells very good. So we're going to put that in there too. Not much, maybe a teaspoon, and that's it. Okay. Now, if you don't have this, it's okay. You can chop up some fresh rosemary and throw it in there, or you could even use dried rosemary. And, you know, if you're going to grind up your garlic, you can grind up the rosemary in there too. It's all going to just mix together. Our final ingredient is lemon juice. And here's my lemon reamer. So this is really kind of great because we don't care about the seeds. Again, this is going to just be brushed on, so the seeds don't matter. So you can just squeeze it right into your marinade. And I'm using a half a lemon in this way, and the other half of the lemon I'm going to cut into pieces and put it inside my hens. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, and that's that. All right, and I'm going to cut my, you can't see what I'm doing over here. I'm going to cut my garlic in half and save that. And then my lemon. And now you don't need a whole lot of lemon. And again, these don't have a particularly large cavity. So I would recommend that you don't even use, you can use a quarter and then cut that into quarters. And that's plenty of lemon for putting inside of your hen. Now the rest of the lemon, save it for another use or for garnishing your plate when you're finished with cooking. Okay, so now we have this beautiful marinade, and we're going to mix it together till it's fairly homogeneous. Now it's going to be super quick and super easy to get this ready for the oven. Got a little brush, and I've got my hens. Get that out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I forgot my olive oil. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Olive oil is going to help it brown. It's going to help it stay moist, cook evenly. All right. That's it. Okay, so we got our little hens. One of our hens. So cute. So the hen is quite convenient because, as I said earlier, a single hen makes a single serving, and they present beautifully. So when you get your hen, just take the wings and fold them behind themselves, and that way they kind of hold together. Okay, we're going to set that on here and do the same with the other one. I'm going to just take the wings and fold them behind themselves. And that's it. So I'm going to turn these so that they're in opposite directions. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sprinkle a little bit more salt and pepper inside of these little babies. So just sprinkle the pepper in there. And some more salt. And great. Now I'm going to take my pieces of lemon. I'm sorry. That's not a lemon. That's a garlic. That's my half piece of garlic. There's my lemon. Stuff that in there. And then take a couple of sprigs of parsley. Just jam them in there. They add extra flavor and they help hold those ingredients in place. Get another one of those. Got our lemon and our garlic and this beautiful little piece of parsley. All right. So really slather them with this marinade. It smells incredible, first of all. Second, it's going to really help make them just golden. And that's what we want. Crispy, golden, beautiful, fancy. And as I said, put them opposite. And I think that'll just help them cook a little bit more evenly. Now we're going to put them into the oven and check them in a while, baste them some more, and I'll be back when they're done. Our little hens are done. Aren't they pretty? They look perfect. Let's give them a try. I'm going to take this adorable little one here and put it on my plate. Now, look, isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh. So I've got a lemon slice and I've got a little arugula salad. This is just a nice companion to our hen. And I'm just going to push it away so we have just a little space, and there you go. Look at how lovely that is. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try. First, you just slice a little bit of the breast. And, oh, very juicy. Oh my goodness. I want some of that skin. And it looks perfect. Mmm. Delicious. Very, very sweet and savory. My two favorite flavor combinations. Juicy, done to perfection. I think you could serve this to anybody and they'd be really happy they came to your house for dinner. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us here at Lucy's Kitchen. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back next time when we offer more delicious recipes from my kitchen to yours.